Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. Let's see what our spirit guides have for us today, what loving messages they want to share. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want us to know and think about today? What guidance do you have for us? What is the energy around us, coming towards us? I am listening for you now. I have hold on to the little things. Okay, so yeah, it's not going to be big things, right? So it doesn't come in all at once is how it feels. So it's somebody who I want to say takes their time, but not stringing you along. It's, let's keep going. But there's a sense of, it's not coming in all at once. Okay. So is it slow burn? Could be slow burn. It could be that I've got to be patient in some way. I have stories. What do you really believe? I don't kiss and tell. Okay. Who else are you with? Are you with someone else? Are you dating other people? There could be a little bit of why are you going so slow? We're not, exclusive. We could just be talking to each other at this point. I have bold action is needed. Somebody taking a step. And I have growth, seizing the opportunity. All right, so these love hearts are kind of jumping out at me. Like, their love is growing, it's blooming. They started out as little buds on the tree, and then all of a sudden you've got a tree that's like in full bloom. Bottom of the deck, I value you. Value really matters. Okay, and what do you believe? Couple things, this feeling of a true gem, and then a feeling of I deserve kind of respect, not today, but down the road. If, like I'm not going to be just somebody's girlfriend or boyfriend for the rest of my life. Like that's not my value. My value is I would want a commitment with someone. So if that's something that's important to you, little bit of this person's going to take it slow, but I also feel like this love will grow, like this love will grow. The feeling that's coming in is a flower's only going to grow at the pace that the flower's meant to bloom. You can't make the flower grow any faster. So that's what's going on here. But I do feel it's going to bloom. I feel like it's going to bloom. So I'm gonna go with that for this moment. Okay, let's see what our cards are saying. Spirit, please give me insight to this slow burn. Slow burn. Does this slow burn pick up speed? Let's see. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Wands. Two of Swords. I have Temperance. Okay, a couple things are happening. I have a Death card at the bottom of my deck, and I have a Sun. So for every ending, there's a new beginning. They could have just come out of something. You could have just come out of something. Maybe that's why we're taking it slow. I want to make sure that I'm not just trying to fill a void, or that I'm just jumping into another relationship. The Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords came into me as I'm going back and forth with, they really do like you and they see you as a gem. I feel like it's more about, am I ready for another relationship? Am I ready to really jump into this connection? So I'm going to say that's why they're taking it slow. You know, it's the person who doesn't want to make a mistake. It's the person who wants to choose wisely. They want to make sure they're picking the right one for the right reasons. But I do feel like over time, what's happening is they are realizing that there is an incredible attraction here, and almost this feeling of I'm slowing it down because I'm super attracted to you and I don't want to come on too strong. So I do feel like this temperance in this reading is feeling trying to cool it off energy. I'm trying to not look like I'm just wanting you for one thing. I don't want it to turn into this kind of hot and heavy physical connection right out of the gate. I do value you. I trust you. I respect you. So sometimes, you know, hey, we're human. You're attracted to somebody and you both, you know, you're totally into each other and the physical is off the charts. The chemistry is off the charts. So somebody says, I got to kind of cool this off. I got to try to slow this down a little bit. And the other person gets nervous because slowing down, you feel like they're pulling away. No, slowing down could be, I'm really trying to figure out if this is what I want for a long time. And I don't want that passion to be influencing my decision. So slowing down could be a good thing, okay, in this case. I have a 2 of Wands. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what's ahead of us. I have a Tower. I have a Page of Swords. And yeah, it's almost the person who says, I'm already predicting it could end. What would that feel like? What would it be like? I don't want to get in too deep if you're not going to want to be with me, things like that. So I feel like I'm trying to keep my head on the good times. I'm trying to keep my head on just kind of looking ahead. But this is almost like a ghost from the past. It feels like every time I get to this stage with somebody that I really like them, or I might be high chemistry with them, something happens and it ends. So this feels like I can't get over this hurdle of worry that, is it going to, you know, fall apart? Is it going to be taken away from me? You can't worry about things like that. You just can't, because if it's meant to be, it will just continue. Okay, you can't worry about when we're going to break up when you're starting a relationship. Like, that's probably not a good thing to be thinking about. I have a Queen of Cups. Yeah, that came into me as I really, really care about you. So there is this beautiful value. I really value you. I really respect. Whether they're saying it or not, they're treating you that. I respect and value you. And that could be just all you need. I need somebody who respects me. I feel like, you know, that comes first. I mean, I think that at a certain stage in your life, it's like that's mandatory, right? That's something that I'm not willing to accept anything less than. So. But I did feel with the Queen of Cups, like, I see your value. I really, really care about you. So those feelings are going to be kind of consistent throughout, right from the beginning. Even if we're going slow, I feel like those feelings are there. I have 222. We are in alignment. I love it. I have 1-2-2-1, symbiosis. Okay, symbiotic. So yeah, there's a sense of we're working well together, right? Some synergy and working well together and being connected. Time to reflect. 666. 1-2-1-2. I always have choices. That back and forth of the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. I always have a choice. You do always have a choice. 303. Little bit of a please forgive me. I know I'm going slow. I know that it could be frustrating. Please be patient with me. Could be something that they're saying. As long as there's consistency, as long as it's not excuses, if they truly did come out of something not too long ago, and they don't want to rush into something, or nobody wants to make a mistake. Nobody wants to waste their time. I would say that those are honest feelings. I would say this person is trying to be an adult with you and say that I really do want to, be with you. But I mean, I could just sleep with you every night, but that's not the answer either. We've got to get to know each other. There's got to be more meaning to this connection than just physical. So I do feel like we're going through some of that. Spirit, please share with me. Yeah, lust. I would definitely say that it's, in fact, I had in my head a second ago raw energy, like this feeling of raw, just passion. So it's interesting because it says raw sexual energy in the key word. So yeah, I mean, I absolutely am into you, no doubt in my mind. So, but I don't want to mess this up because I value you. I respect you. I don't want you to think that this is all I want. It's more than, how do I say it? It's more than sex. It's, that's what they want to say. It's way more. Okay. But right now it could be, this is what it feels like because it's new and exciting. So somebody's trying to be a grown-up and slow it down a little bit. Eyes wide shut, refusing to see the truth. Okay. I want to make sure we're not making a mistake. Right. I don't want this to influence what else is going on around this connection, what else I'm getting into. That would be important. I have laughter, enjoying your company. I want to do other things came into me. I don't want to be just the person that came into your life and all we do is, jump into bed. I want to take you places. I want to do things with you. I want to have fun with you. I want to play with you. Maybe I want to take you out to dinner. Maybe we want to go to the movies. Maybe we do things with other couples, but I want to do those things as well. I want a mix of different activities. So I feel like it's taking everything to try to control this behavior. Like we have to limit this because it's too easy. But they do want to do other things with you. But if you've got somebody, this is all they want to do, then they just want a physical relationship. They're just looking for somebody to sleep with. So you want to be careful with that. Unimpressed, keeping feelings hidden. I want to make sure that the feelings are real. When it's just a physical connection, developing feelings, bottom of the deck, feelings are growing. Here's it, over a cup of coffee, we're just sitting and we're talking and we are just, being adults and looking at each other and, what are you doing today? What's your day look like? Stuff like that. But I'm developing feelings and feelings are growing. And that's more important, that you don't just see me as somebody who wants to, get you into bed every day. So not that they don't want to, that's the problem. The problem is that they want to, but they don't want you to see them that way. So that's funny. It's such a balancing act in the beginning, isn't it? So, but it all comes down to value and respect. And that's really what this person's trying to do. They're trying to show you that I do truly respect you and that it is going to be more than just one thing. I want you more than one thing. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a Prince of Cups. I have a Princess of Cups. There's a sense of feelings are growing, feelings are equal. 6 of Cups, even this feeling of this is what I always hope for energy. I want more is how the 8 of Cups just came into me. I want somebody who cares about me and loves me as much as I love them. Okay. I've had the relationships where they only want one thing and it didn't work. Right. So we're not looking for that. We're not looking for casual. We don't need an F buddy, like that's not something that we're is going to hold my attention. I have a Magician. I want you for more. I feel like they're starting to say they're using the word glory to me. I feel glorified. I feel, yeah, glory. It's a glorified. No, that just popped into my head as something they want you to think about. Glory to me feels like just a hopeful achievement, right? Just some kind of something to be proud of, I want to say. I have a Hierophant. Yeah, my morals, my spiritual values, my relationship with my spirit guides. I have a Five of Pentacles. This came into me as pulling myself up out of a hole. It could be you, or it could be them. I had to pull myself up out of a hole is how I felt. Like I had to start over, after the last ending. So somebody who could have had a very difficult tower moment isn't ready to rush into things, but really, really likes you and values you and respects you. And, you don't want to be a rebound either. I mean, that's not fun. But this person is really trying to let you know that, I am happy to be with you. I do want this. So slow burn, but in a good way, a judgment, making some choices and decisions, and a little bit of, not that they're concerned about what other people think about them, but they're not really looking to run around either. Okay. So if they're newly single or newly divorced, they don't want to have like a revolving door. Let's just say they have grown kids, but they're in their 20s or 30s, and they're dating all these people, but these people are staying over and they last a couple of weeks or a month. And it's like a revolving door of, my parents' new, fling. They don't want to be seen that way. They don't want people to look at them as, they're going wild because they're single again for the first time. That's not what they want either. So I don't know why that's bothering them, that what anybody else would be thinking of them. Maybe it's important to them that their family respect them, and it's important to them that they do things the right way. I think I want to say it that way also. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want me to know about this connection? How about timeline? Do we have a timeline around this connection today? What is it that you have for us? It's not the right time. That's why they're taking it slow. They could be putting some kind of boundary on it, especially if it's tied into, I have some loose ends. I have unfinished business. I'm separated, but I'm in the middle of a divorce. Things like that happen. So sometimes there's a reason. I have January, but I like the blooming flowers. Could be a birthday month. I have November. Okay, the fall looks better. It's not worth waiting for. Maybe this person says, I want you in my life, but I can't give you what you want. And you say, I really, really care about you, so you have to decide what's a reasonable expectation to be in a relationship. Are they ever going to be ready, or do they need years, to kind of go through some process? So it's hard to be with somebody who just came out of something substantial. It really is. Divine timing is at play. We don't get to choose who we fall in love with and when. So that could be happening as well. Okay. This little bit of in the beginning, they said, I don't kiss and tell. So there was a little bit of a mystery behind this. There was a little bit of I'm keeping I don't know, I guess I'm keeping to myself right now in some areas. So I'm not ready to be vulnerable, or I'm not ready to tell you everything about myself. I have July, so that's kind of encouraging. That's only a couple of months away. I have February, winter months. But the July feels good. This could be a birthday month for somebody. And if this person's consistent, I'm going to go with that. If they're spending time with you, they enjoy time with you, we're doing a lot of different things, they don't owe you a promise for your future within the first year. You know, they don't owe you a promise within the first 6 months of where we're going to be 10 years from now. So you have to decide, is this someone I enjoy being with? Is this somebody's company that I love? Because the feelings are growing and we have to kind of wrap our head around, where do we go from here? At the same time, staying in the day as best we can. So it's tricky. It's always tricky. There's always moving parts and pieces. So let's ask Spirit to guide you both. If it's meant to be, it will be. Let's claim it, own it. It's yours. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. I would love for you to join us. If you would like to leave a comment, claim it below. I read them all. Thank you. Anyone interested in a private reading can visit my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com, and I'll put that link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. We'll see you all again real soon.